Welcome to the new weekly report with Harmonic SAP Scanner. In this week, we can see how the price has behaved on several symbols and also on several patterns. First of all, the Harmonic SAP Scanner shows you all the patterns that are available on different symbols and also on different time frames, which you can also change here inside this drop-down menu, and also you can type here whichever symbol you would like to be analyzed. Harmonic SAP Scanner has the option in this window to show you all the symbols and also the patterns that are formed on this specific time frame for this specific symbol. So for example, for the GBP CAD, we can see on the daily time frame we have only one harmonic pattern, which is currently a cipher. It is shown with a different color. If I change the time frame to the 4-hour time frame, we will see all the patterns that are currently available, and all the patterns are colored differently. So for example, a bat pattern is always colored in a green color and the crab pattern is in the orange. So if you would like to specifically select one of these patterns, you can simply click show and all the details for this bat pattern will be shown here. Green arrow shows you it is a bullish pattern with potential reversal zone, which is this area where the blue line is, and then we have target 1, it is a first green line, the target 2 is a second green line, and the stop loss is a red line. So this bullish bat pattern tells you that the area for potential entry level is here, with the target first and the second target here. If the price goes against this pattern, is the stop loss visible here. Then we have here blue lines, which is a support and resistance levels, which you can also use and activate here with these settings and filters for chart, simply clicking on it or click off. If you would like to have all other patterns that are available for the Harmonic SAP Scanner, you can select all of them here. Currently active are only the green ones. Then you have the options here if you would like to close the floating window, which you can also move around, and then you have possibility to use indicators or any other type of the analysis. If you need technical tools, you can use them here on the left side, which you can put also support and resistance levels for yourself if you are making technical analysis. Now if we go here to the monitor tab, which is showing you a table with all the patterns available for the certain symbol or symbols that you have selected. Here is the chart. If you select one of these from the table, it will be shown here where you can make the analysis. And here inside the settings, you can select which pattern status you would like to have, time frames, asset classes, which patterns you would like to have populated here. In my case, I have selected only to have a bat pattern for the asset classes, which is a Forex on the 4-hour time frame and the daily time frame. Now if you go here inside the table, you can see that I have all these Forex symbols. I have arrows, which is a red for bearish pattern and green arrow is for the bullish pattern. I have selected only a bat pattern, you can see that here. I have selected daily time frame and a 4-hour time frame. So if I go down here, you can see that I have 4-hour time frame and I have a daily time frame. I have a column status, which tells me which pattern is successful, which one is failed, and which one is, for example, complete. A complete means it's not failed, it's not successful, it's still active. So if you take a look here, when I click on it, it is USD against CHF. This is the potential reversal zone, the entry level. This is the first target, second target. So because the price has not reached second take profit, or it did not reach a stop loss, it's still complete. So it's not failed, it's not successful. When the price reaches target 2, it will be marked as a successful. But if the price goes first to the stop loss, it will be a failed one. So if I click a failed one, you will see that first of all, when the price has reached the entry level, which is a potential reversal zone, it is a gray area, an area where you could enter in the trade. First level which the price has reached was the stop loss. So this one is failed one. Even though the price is written back down, going all the way to the take profit 2. No, this one is failed because the first target that has been reached was a stop loss. Then you have here a date when this pattern has been formed. So if I go here on this D point, you can see that the price is formed on 1st of August 2024 and the risk to reward ratio is 3.21. A risk to reward ratio tells you what is the ratio between the open level compared to the stop loss and the open level compared to take profit. So for example, if you trade this one, if you go here and your target is reached loss, you will lose, for example, $10. But if the price goes in your favor and reaches first take profit, that means you will earn $32.1, which means 3.21 higher profit than the loss you would have. So this is the risk to reward ratio, which tells you from the Harmonic SAP scanner, helps you to define what is the risk, so you can also pick one which is much better for you. For example, if we go to the latest one, which is on the November 1st, we can see that we have 3.64. So if the price goes from the D point entry level to the take profit 2, it will be 3.64 compared to the stop loss if the price goes against me. So it's great to have a risk reward ratio 3 against 3.0 or higher. Then we have here a security. We have here a drop down menu which you can select which major, minor or other symbols you can use. You can use bonds, indices, commodity, metal and so on. Which one you would like to use, feel free to pick one. Then you have here a possibility to select and save off your view. For example, if you are using this view with only Forex on the 4-hour time frame and a daily time frame, you can save this view by typing here test or something else and then clicking the plus button, which will be adding here inside this list of all. So for example, if I put here H4 and D1 and click plus, I will add this view here inside this list. So I can easily change this view by clicking on it and selecting. This is much easier than selecting every time new settings and security. This view will show you and allow you to save your view for the future use. Then you have here reload the list, you can clear the filter, you can take a screenshot and you can go to the full screen mode. Here in inside notification you have all the list of symbols you select here. It is inside the settings and also the watch list. First of all, this area is the area which you define which patterns you would like to receive over the Telegram. You can see here it is a Telegram bot which sends you information on the Telegram whenever a new row is appearing here. So when the Harmonic SAP scanner detects the pattern, for example, a bad pattern on the gold against silver on the daily time frame, you will receive notification on your Telegram. And also when you click on that link from the Telegram, it is simple like in this example. I'm clicking on this one and I'm going here to the chart. When I'm here on the chart, I can see all the details for this symbol and also for this pattern. It is the entry level, potential reversal zone, stop loss, take profit 1, take profit 2. Now in this window I can also make the analysis using this area, which means I can use the settings to put support and the resistance levels, and I can use also here a lines which you can also put horizontal line for the support and make the analysis if you are using technical analysis. If you would like, you can also use indicators and add them to just increase the accuracy of the analysis and also this bad pattern. If your technical analysis shows you that this bad pattern is going to move down, just like in this example, it is a bearish bad pattern suggesting further decline in value, this will add more accuracy in picking this one. If the analysis shows you that this bearish bad pattern is in line with the analysis, you can also open the trade, but this is depending on you. Now, based on what you can see inside notification, you can select and also you can make the filter. In this case, you can select which time frame you would like to watch. I have selected 4-hour time frame and the daily time frame. That's why I have here inside this column where the time frame is only daily and the 4-hour time frame. If I would like to add more of them, I'll simply click this one H1 and this list will be populated in a few seconds. If I do not want to have this one, I simply remove this one. Now I have a patterns. You can see here inside the pattern column, I have only a bad pattern. If I would like to add crab, I simply click on it and this list will be populated in a few seconds with all crab patterns on the 4-hour time frame and the daily time frame. I will remove this one. Now going to the watch list here. The watch list allows you to populate which symbols you would like to track. I have selected Forex major, Forex minor, and I have added more of these symbols because they are not available to select only by clicking and selecting all the symbols together, but I have populated them like this. So if you would like to add more of them, for example, if you would like to add more crypto, you can simply type here, for example, BTC USD, and it will be shown here if it is available. Simply click on it and it will be added here into the list. I have already added BTC USDT, so it's not needed to click again on it because it's already added. You can see it here, it's already added. So this is the list where it shows you all the details. You can see the entry, the target, the stop loss, the risk to reward ratio here, and you can also see, you can see the date when this pattern has been completed. Now, as usually, I pick one of these symbols and also the patterns to make the analysis, usually to increase the chances of being successful. So for this one, I have selected US 500, and we can see how this has been behaving. First of all, as a first criteria, I always need to see the pattern format in line with the trend. So in this case, the trend was uptrend, and we can see the price has formed this bullish bad pattern where the entry level was here. It was potential reversal zone here with its second target here, and the stop loss was here. So first level was successful. What means first criteria? The first criteria that is in line with the trend. So this bullish bad pattern is showing further rise in value, which is continuation of this bullish trend. So first criteria was successful. Second one was to make the analysis, and that means putting a support and the resistance levels. First of all, our resistance level was here. We can see that here, right here where the potential reversal zone is. And the stop loss was here, which means below these lows. So also I would like to move this one right here just to be below the very potent support. So if the price goes against me, the price will need to reach stop loss, which means this bullish trend is being cancelled and the price has switched inside the bearish mode. First of all, the stop loss was here, and the first take profit, second take profit was here. The first take profit from here where the potential reversal zone was here, which means reaching the first resistance level. We can see that this is the first resistance level, a supply zone. Second was here, and the third one was here. Now you can see the first take profit was here, and the second take profit was around area here. As you can see, the price has formed this bullish bad pattern, and the first criteria was that the price is in line with the trend. That was okay. And then making and seeing is the take profit 1 and 2 are in line with the support and resistance levels. So changing slightly stop loss and the take profit levels, I have seen that this could be potential successful, and we can see this has been successful. The price has bounced back up, reaching first take profit and especially second take profit, and the price has continued to rise in value all the way to the next resistance level, which was here. Not completely, but very close. Here it is a supply zone here where the sellers are waiting. After that, the price returned back down all the way, reaching a stop loss. But first, the price has reached a take profit level, which means this bullish bad pattern has been successful, which is a great. And after that, we can switch to the new one, which we can follow here inside notification whenever the price has formed this pattern on the chart. For example, let's take here gold against silver, how this looks. First of all, the price doesn't have any clear trend. It is moving sideways. So I always skip this one because there is no momentum, bullish momentum or bearish momentum that could trigger. If you take a look here, for example, we could say this is a bearish momentum, but we can see it is almost the bullish strength and also the bearish strength are almost the same. So it's not very clear. And in this case, we have a bearish bad pattern suggesting further decline in value, where the potential reversal zone here is. So if I skip the first criteria, not checking is the pattern in line with the trend, with a clear trend. Second criteria is to make the analysis, is the entry level okay? First of all, I can see this is the first resistance level. I would like to see the entry level right here. Stop loss I would like to see here, which is above these highs, which means if the price goes above, this means this resistance has failed and the price will continue to rise in value. So I would skip and put this one here as an entry level. First take profit should be at the first support level, which is right here. So my profit would be here, and the second take profit would be right here at the next support level before going further down. So this is the way how I would put this one. If I would trade, even the first criteria has failed, not going in line with the trend. So let's see how this will behave in the next week. This is the resistance, potential reversal zone, which means entry level. This will be the stop loss, take profit 1 and take profit 2. Now, if you have any of the patterns that you are checking and also analyzing, feel free to share inside the comments so we can discuss all together. But also there is a gold membership if you would like to join. During the week, I also check which notification I have received from the Telegram and make the analysis if the pattern has been formed in line with the trend. So I'm sharing that with the traders inside the gold membership group. This is all for this week. See you next time and happy trading.